Okay, welcome back to another trade journal entry. Today is September 1st. There we go. September 1st. As you can see, it is currently Monday, September 1st, 2025. All that yada yada. Damn, look at that. But yeah, let's get into it and just not waste any more time. CPU usage is going crazy. Can I just like, what if I do this? That doesn't even help. Wow. What if I do that? Oh, nope. Anyway, today's Monday, September 1st. So, our first trading session basically for this month starting. We're on a new month, brand new start, everything, getting a full reset here. So last month, August, was our first trading month, and we did exceptionally well. We went above and beyond, and I even impressed myself in ways that I didn't even think I would, do. In my opinion, I did crazy good. Like, I didn't even think I was gonna win the whole month. I really expected myself to have at least, some losses, but the strategy worked well. The setups worked great. I adapted as well. I adapted very good to market price action, and I chose certain days where I didn't want to trade. Some days I just didn't trade because I didn't feel like it. Sometimes I sat out, Powell. I was just very disciplined, so I did very good on August. And yeah, so today's basically a trade journal entry for 21 out of 100, but I'm not gonna treat this as a trade journal entry type of video, even though it basically is, but it's gonna be more of an update type of entry because I've made some very worth noting updates or decisions, I guess you could say, over the past weekend here. I've done some pretty good research. I've done what I needed to do, watch my videos, I did my homework, and all that yada yada yada. So let's get into it. I don't want this to be like a whole 30-minute video. I'm tired. You saw it's like 11 a.m. So it's like 11 p.m. for me. I'm tired and I just want to go to sleep. And yeah, why am I doing this late? Don't worry about it, man. I had to do some things. I had to make my monthly update video for my other series. But yeah, I've just been really procrastinating ever since. But let's just make this a quick short video for update of what I've basically chosen to do over, the weekend here. So over this weekend, I got off on Saturday morning, but for me, Saturday night. I got off on Saturday morning and I just relaxed. I didn't really do much in terms of Friday night because Friday morning was when our last trade happened for last month and all that last week. But also because I just needed a break. A lot has happened, so that was fair. I took one day off, but Saturday night, watched my video for mentorship. And then Sunday night, Monday, now we're here Monday. Sunday night, basically tonight, but you get the point. Anyway, earlier this morning for me, so last night for you, I did some researching, some very deep researching about how TopStep does their policy agreements or terms and conditions for said accounts for either passing a combine or XFA's account and how to go from there. Comparing how TopStep has gone from the past previous years in terms of their conditions and their policy agreements for XFAs, I kind of wish they had kept that, but they've changed a couple things. Some things are, for the better and is giving me, basically the ball here to alley-oop. But yeah, some of their changes are good. Like I can definitely like work around that and be like, okay, yeah, this is way better. But some of the changes they have made is like, are you serious? And one of the biggest changes they made that I don't really agree with, in my opinion, is, well, from my ChatGPT research and all that, ChatGPT basically told me that if you get 5 consecutive payouts, or just 5 payouts in general. So if you hit the number of, let's say, oh, you're on your 5th payout now. You just get your payout right here. Boom, I got my payout. It's my 5th one. La la la. Your account, your XFA account will get flagged by TopStep automatically, and that will upgrade your account after staff, make sure you qualify for it. They'll basically flag your account and automatically upgrade that account from an XFA, which is a 50K funded simulated account. It's still simulated, yes. Your orders are not, I guess. Like your orders, like your executions and entries don't hit the order books, but it's hard to explain. But it's not a big deal. Like, don't worry. But basically, if you hit 5 payouts, you reach your 5th payout, it'll automatically flag that account, which is yours. It'll flag that account on that 5th payout account. It'll flag it, and staff will review it, see if it's right, and then they'll upgrade it automatically to a live funded account. I don't agree with that one bit. I looked at some of the rules, like at first, because I was like, that don't sound too bad. A live funded, cool. But then I read some of the rules, and I was like, okay, why are there any rules at all if it's a live funded? Why would I even get a live funded account that can actually be taken into order books? Yeah, that live funded account is you're literally entering into the market like order book. Well, of course, but it's just like, that's not the problem. It's like, why would I get a live funded account, or why would I even want a live funded account if that's what I'm working towards? I want to save up so I can have my own capital and trade my own live account through my own brokerage, not a prop firm that's giving me a live funded account. And so that threw me off. I mean, that threw me off a lot. That just threw me out the window damn near. I was like, okay, I don't like that. I'm currently trying to figure out if that's true. I mean, like, if it really depends, like they can't just like let's say I have some losing days, because I will. Let's say I have some losing days, is it just like the fact, like, oh, just 5th payout in general, doesn't matter if you lost or not during all the times you had your XFA or whatever? Or does it matter? Like, do you have to have like a certain amount of wins to have your 5th payout be taken into a upgraded live funded? Or I don't know. So I was starting to look around other like prop firms and like better alternatives, but I'm not rich and I don't want to take an evaluation. I don't want to buy a combine account just to fail and then have to take it again, especially after assessment, because if it's after assessment, then especially that's going to be the main goal, to pass a combine. So if I fail at passing a combine, then I'm essentially financially cooked. I need to figure out a way to, basically pass it without having to spend $50 a month, and then the activation fee, which I just figured out about through TikTok. I mean, $150. I don't know if the activation fee is for the combine or for your XFA account, but either way, oh my gosh, dude. But yeah, so I found out about that. I'm going to try to figure this out, see if TopStep's really the best decision here. It doesn't like, and also scaling ability. I really wanted to, I was really hyped about scaling. as in like having like 3 or 5 XFAs and then being able to copy trade all of them. Like not just going like switching multiple accounts like, oh, here we go, and then let me switch here manually. I wanted to be able to like, well, I thought, because that's what ChatGPT said, but you can't trust a bot, I guess. But I expected to be able to like enter a trade on, let's say I'm on this account right now. This is the main account. I wanted to be able to take a trade on here and then it would react off into the other 4 accounts. But I guess it doesn't work that way because Top Step doesn't even allow automatic trade copier like softwares or whatever. So that's a bummer. You can have multiple accounts, you just have to manage it manually. So although I have like 3 screens and I can do that, you know, I can just like have like 3 accounts loaded up, I think. I don't know. I'm not going to say like I can because I don't know, but if I can have like 3 individual independent accounts, like, you know, loaded up on my monitors here, then I guess that'd be fine. I might even have 4 with my laptop. I'll move it in the middle here on my desk. But other than that, like if I can't do that, then that's like kind of like a bummer. Like what's the point then? Like how would I do that? I would have to enter right now, switch, enter. How long does it take to switch? What's the latency? What's the delay? How long does it take to load up? How long does it take to execute an order? Will I even get filled? Okay, let's say I enter on the first account and then I want to load into the second. Will that order stay on the first account while I'm loading up in a whole nother screen, a whole nother account, in fact? So anyway, that's enough about that. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer to me, but I'll try to figure it out. If anything, I can try to find a loophole. I've always found loopholes. So, hey, if I get banned because I've seen people get banned off of XFAs because they don't want to trade a live funded account. It's mandatory, actually. It's non-negotiable. So they literally can make you trade a live funded account whether you like it or not. It's basically their way to say fuck you, but also another way to say figure it out. But it's also another way to make sure like traders don't make too much money to like get their own capital, whether they say it professionally or not in a business term. Of course, you know, business is going to be like, oh, we would never want that. But let's be honest, like if they wanted you to do that, then they would have not done this, because you could just scale a shit ton of accounts, save up a shit ton of money, like at least 50K, 100K, and then go trade all you want on a live brokerage. But that makes them lose money. That's not the point. They want you to either fail so they can keep having people come back in to pay for those activation fees, subscription fees, and then all that, or yeah. But enough about that. Also, so since August, my first month was me trading, and since I did so well, I didn't want it to be so easy, whereas like, you know, because I know there could be a lot of like questions on whether what I'm doing is real or not. Because like, I mean, first time ever trading, not knowing anything, but your whole month is green. Come on, no way. But truth is, believe it or not, I am telling the truth. All my trades were green. If I was lying, then please tell me how. I mean, I have all my trade journal entries. I had all my bias and everything. I mean, I don't know how much more I can be honest, but either way, I don't care. But yeah, hold on. I need to hit the Nick. Oh wait, hold on. Anyway, so damn, bro, I'm tired. My voice is getting raspy. But so yeah, I just don't want to make it too easy on myself either way. I want a challenge. So since last month being so good, and I mean just being crazy good, I kind of want to like up the level here. I was deciding on whether I would want to like move into minis later on, like October or November, since this would stretch out to December. But since it's been so easy, and I'm kind of changing shift here. You'll see later, but I want to finish September 1st before I say this. So I'm a hold out on that. But sorry. Point is, August micros, that was great. That was fun. But September is going to be minis. So yeah, we're moving into the big boys right away. And I've already I ran a couple tests just to see how big of a fluctuation it is. Limit orders have slippage now on TradingView, which is weird, especially on the minis. I don't know why. I also digged a little deeper, and I figured out that TradingView mechanics, like their execution orders, I don't know if I stated this before, but it's based. So if, let's do this. Hold on. I have perfect representation for an explanation here. Let's say this is my limit order. Let's say I enter here, right? I enter right here. Now, the chart you're looking at, I'm the chart. I'm the chart in this case. I'm the candlesticks, all the price action you get, okay? Let's say I'm the candlesticks, I'm the chart. I'm delayed data because you're using the free version of TradingView. So that means you're going to see a 10-minute to 15-minute delay of chart data. When you enter off of delayed data, this is on real-time data. Your execution orders on TradingView on the free version is off of the real-time data. So let's say this is a horrible example, especially for a candle. Let's say this is a candle. Let's say you enter here. For all you know, if you enter here on a candle, right? This is real time. This isn't real time, but this is delayed. So if this is 15 minutes ago, like it's 9:30 a.m. and this is at 9:20 a.m., you're entering this at 9:30 a.m., not 9:20. So this could be at 9:20. You enter here, but really price could be already here or here or here. It could be anywhere. You don't know because it's 10 minutes delayed, 15 minutes delayed. That is a huge time. That's a huge amount of time taken off, shaved off. So that's basically one of the main reasons on why some of my order executions were having a lot of issues with, especially with limit orders not getting filled, stop losses getting filled randomly, take profits getting not filled randomly, or just getting filled and not getting registered. It was all weird. And then I guess minis have slippage for some reason. I don't know, but I did do a little bit of research and I confirmed that TradingView, no matter what, and I tested it out, no matter what, if it wicks, just a simple wick, it doesn't need to be a full candle closure. Candle doesn't even, like, again, if this is your, that's bad too. That's red. Whereas we'll do this pencil. If this is your TP, the candle does not need to close above it for your TP to be filled. It doesn't need to close under it and then form the next candle above it and then close above it to have the TP filled either. Candle does not need to either even close just above TP, even if it's like this. It doesn't even need to close to give closure. That's a candle closure. It doesn't need to close above TP to get filled. All it has to do is this. Boop. That's it. Just a simple little tap, and that's all. So a candle wick is enough for TP, same with stop loss, to get filled. And yet we had a lot of issues with that during August. I'm going to try my absolute 100% best to make sure that this is not going to happen during September. But I can't promise you because, again, I'm using the free version. I can't control it. I'm not gonna pay for it. Eat my ass. But I'm gonna still do my best. I can't do anything else if it doesn't do what it needs to do. If I can't get my order filled, I'm just gonna simulate it. I'm not gonna sit there trying to fight it. I mean, a software, basically an app. I'm not gonna sit there fighting an app that can't do the right things and is basically almost pay to win. But hey, TradingView, it's you, man. I don't care. I'm still doing things right. But anyway, when I lose, I'll be honest. I promise you. I promise you. When I lose, I'll tell you when. I'll be honest. I won't even hide it because I don't need to hide it. I could care less if I lose, as long as it's not a big loss. Like, I don't know. Like, my bias was completely wrong. Then I would need to reevaluate that entire session and be like, why, how did I even get, said bias? Why did I not execute this instead? Then I'll have to reassess that. But if it's just a mini loss, like, I don't know, I entered wrong or something, like I pressed sell instead of buy instead, then that's just a mistake on me. I need to be more aware. But yeah, so basically just moving August for micros into September being minis, e-minis specifically. So yeah, so that's basically all the update I can do here for in terms of like over the weekend, what I've realized and what I've learned. That's today's trade journal entry. I have nothing else much to say. I did keep some things behind you guys. I don't want to say much because I just got to see, this is me being disciplined here and also staying grounded to reality. But I just want to make sure that this month goes out the way I plan it to. I plan to have at least 1 to 3 losses, 5 being max, but I cannot pass 5 because we have 20 trades and this being one already. So I have to make sure that I don't lose more than I gain, and I can't lose more than I win. So if I have 2 losses and it's like 3,000, but at the end of the month it's somehow only my wins being a total of 1,500, I'm cooked. I'll have to redo this whole thing in October. But yeah, so let's get started, man. It's September 1st. It's Monday, and yeah, I'm excited. Other than that, I'm confident. I'm very confident right now that everything's going to work out the way I plan it to. The maximum, just as a prop firm would have a maximum loss limit, the maximum loss limit here for this month is 5. So I can only lose 5 times, and I don't know how much I'll make this month, demo, but I cannot lose more than I gain. As in, if I make 2,000, the maximum loss would be at least expected to be 500,000 at least. That's it. So I'm going tighter here. I'm being more disciplined. All that. I am expecting losses. That's the truth. I did expect losses last month, but it didn't happen. I expected more losses last month, actually, around like 1 to 5, maybe 7 pushing it, but I don't know. It just didn't happen. But I am expecting for sure a loss this month, at least 1. That's it, at least. But the maximum being 5, like I said. So anyway, that's enough speaking. It's already 25 minutes, and yeah, I need to go to sleep. I'm tired as hell, and I guess I'm seeing a lot of TikToks of motivation. It's people saying the great lock-in. Everybody's locking in right now, like, because like I guess, I don't know, something happened. I don't know, motherfuckers are waking up, but hey, y'all late. I'm not hating, good for you. It's good. I'm glad to see you guys all locked in, and finally changing the course of your actions and lifestyle, you know? Do what you need to do, man, but a little late. I mean, you needed what? 9 months to finally lock in, the great lock in? Like, come on. I've been locked in. I've been on top of this. I've been doing my best since January, and I slacked a little bit, but look where I'm at. So, hey, I can't hate on hustling. I can't hate on people trying to do their best. So, all I could say is do better. Try harder. Because whatever you might think you're giving it your all right now, but we both know damn well that you could give a little more. But hey, who opened my door? Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow, basically, because tomorrow's Tuesday and it's gonna be my day off. So my CPU usage is going crazy here.